Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? Wind been blowing around my hair. Went to McDonald's and got the dinner box. It's going to be a mukbang. The contents of the dinner box includes 4 small fries, 2 cheeseburgers, like 10-piece nuggets with hot mustard dipping sauce, and 2 Big Macs. Plus, I got a double quarter pounder, which they put in the box. I'm going to have that too with. And that was with no cheese, but it's supposed to be extra ketchup, extra pickle. I got some extra things of ketchup, dipping sauces, and I got um, 2 diet Pepsis. But I mean, those are ones I already bought. I didn't buy any pop. Now this came to about $19 and some odd cents, but I had the military discount, 20% off, so it came to $15.50 for all this stuff. So that's not bad. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a mukbang, try to eat all this. I need the views, so let's try it out. Go to the, go to that and the fries first. I got the double quarter pounder. No, this ain't like put much pickles on it, but it's okay. I haven't eaten all day, so I'm hungry. Oh, they put pickles on the bottom too? Cool. First things first, take the mouse off the record button so I don't accidentally turn it off the video. Good, but kind of dry. And of course, it falls apart. I love the freshness of frozen beef. Mm. I think the dinner box by itself is like $11 so much. That's not bad. Mm. The French fries are always good. They fluctuate. Sometimes they're better than others. Now, my friend Rai Rai had what sauce do you prefer to dip your fries in? I said it all depends on the sauce. I mean, it all depends on the fries. With McDonald's, either ketchup or something my dad started doing, having hot mustard in there, which is a good idea. Hot mustard, he started doing that. He loved that. Now with Wendy's, definitely mayo. Now when I was in the Germany for 2 years in the army, is when I started discovering dipping fries in mayo, which I really liked. I mean, but it depends on fries. I mean, you can dip a McDonald's French fry mayo too, but some are better than others. And like Arby's fries, like a horseshoe sauce, or maybe the Arby's horseshoe sauce mixture. No, the Arby's sauce horseshoe sauce mixture, which I love. So iconic. A piece of beef patty. I didn't include any napkins. Thanks, but I have some napkins here. Thanks a lot. Mm. Seasoning a little salt. A little bit. It's really good. Mm. Mm. It'll probably be a long video. I don't plan on eating it all real fast or anything like that. Okay. Oh no, they did put napkins in here. I'm sorry. Sorry, McDonald's. They didn't put napkins in here. I think they did. I mean, I have my own ketchup, but let's ask for ketchup. Little packets. It's weird they don't have. I mean, like they have. I mean, you can go in the lobby now, but some of the stuff is closed. They said like they brought the high seas off of Burst Bass, but that self-serve drink thing is closed. And the lobby's only open small hours from like 10 o'clock in the morning to like 6 o'clock at night. That's it. Ours is, I don't mean nationwide. Great deal. Big thing is sea salt always was $1.99. Big deal. This will be equivalent to like my live for the night. I might premiere this live. Mm. It's so good. And I love that McDonald's offers a 20% military discount. Oh, that's so good. Mm. Yeah, cheeseburger. No cheeseburger, chip. No, what's that? No hamburger, cheeseburger, chip. Anyway, I just got the Swiss cheese. I wasn't gonna bug them up, but I like the quarter pound without cheese. I like McDonald's flavor. Mm. Really good. Probably gonna end up getting sick of McDonald's after this video, but that's okay. That'd be good for a live premiere tonight. Mm. This video. Mm. Cheeseburger's about. Mm, it's pretty good. I give him about an 8, 9 out of 10. Mm. Mm. That's good. Yeah, more of my double quarter pounder because it fell apart. Mm. Well, some people do not like their first ever frozen beef because they said it's too salty. I don't think they're at all. I think they're good. And of course, this was the thing that compete with Wendy's, which started doing that fresh never frozen beef. Well, but I know a big campaign saying like, "Here's napkins, you're gonna need them." In McDonald's and stuff. It'd been funny if their campaign would have had like little bibs and give people. I mean, I would definitely wear one bib. Then you're gonna need it with all the, how messy they are. That was funny. But they didn't come out with that market. Well, it made people think it's insulting. I would have thought it's funny. I would have got. Not like disposable ones you can take that you can grab at the place. Hmm. Oh wow. Well, some of the Big Macs are good. Some of them are too dry. Let's see. Hmm. This one's a little. Hmm. That's pretty damn good. Damn. Yeah, they put a decent amount of sauce in it. So it's not dry. I used to love Big Mac. I ain't got tired of them. I'm more like a double quarter pounder guy now, or regular quarter pounder. I used to love the big and tasty, and I got rid of that. Mm, that's pretty good. That's a 9 out of 10 right there. Surprisingly good. I thought it'd be really dry, like there. Why I got two pops. And this is, you can tell it's old. It has the halftime symbol right there, but that's okay. No, it's okay. I don't care. Ugh. Yeah, Burp looks a lot of plenty in this one. Maybe. I don't know. It's called As Is. As Is. Maybe that's pretty damn good. Mm. I remember one thing. I wish I would have reviewed. I had a million chances to do a so. I was gonna mention this in another video, but I wish I would have tried the mighty wings when McDonald's had chicken. I had a million chances to try them. They were there for like 6, 7 months. I know it was a flop; they couldn't sell them. But at the time, when money was tight, and they were kind of pricey. I mean, now I would do it now because, but has some momentum and stuff. And back then I just did videos called "Mighty Wings are Mighty Expensive." They were like $1 a piece. They were breaded because people said breaded chicken wings aren't any good. I mean, I would have tried them. I would have tried just trying a 3 piece, but I don't know. I wish they would bring back the fish McBites. Right about the time they were going on the outs is when I started my channel. And in a way, my very first food reviews, I just did a little thing. So try the fish McBites are really good. So I didn't think about doing a video recording me eating because that was like when I first started my channel. It wasn't a food video, just a random comedic channel. I review movies, and then food review was a thing on YouTube. Just like people do videos of empties, I didn't think that was a thing. Like empties like showing their trash and stuff. Like that's a thing? I guess so. Well, I'm kind of have a sort of nose that pretty good so far. I still have my beard. My hair's unruly. Nature's beast right now. This video might be longer than my conversation with John. Well, I hope not. That might be. I'm gonna take my time. About halfway done. I'm gonna open up the other Big Mac. Two double quarter pounders done. Two small fries done. And Big Mac done. Now on the other Big Mac. And fries. That's why I learned that. I mean, I've seen a guy in Burger King do this. That's how I learned this trick. It's not a trick. You open up the sandwich. Some kid, and my dad saw it. He thought it was funny. Yeah, a sandwich like this. And put fries in the other part of the container. I started doing that. I've been doing it ever since. I remember seeing as a kid, a copy of one guy. I'm like, well, no, yeah, no, George would be saying, hey, copying and people, it's copying. Oh, well. These are good. I have plenty of ketchup at home, too, but I just had them put their own ketchup in there. Why not? Mm. My Big Mac's a little drier. It's okay. All my it, I like more ketchup for the moisture. What does this video do with them? I mean, people probably want more mukbang, but I mean, it's just like, I don't know. I have the time to do it now. But, sometimes it's just I do random food reviews when I have the chance, you know. And I do stuff in advance, too. Holy shit. Another, that's okay. I do stuff in advance. I mean, thank God for scheduling. I discovered that. That's a lot easier to schedule stuff throughout the week. I do not put up, I mean, with scheduling stuff, but I mean, I didn't put up as much stuff until I switched over to Spectrum. Yeah, eventually I started getting better quality well, people still like the retro look too of some of my videos. I see people have like this go up want to start YouTube buy like this $1,000 camera, $1,000 mic and stuff like that, and it takes YouTube is so tough. And some people are losing interest. People that did have channels are leaving or not doing these or anything. I'm wearing my Goose Kitty T-shirt that Grandma Ducky was trying to send me. Pretty good. We still got the chicken nuggets, one fried, the fries in the bottom, and a cheeseburger. I still got half a quarter pound of some of the other order fries. So I don't think it's going. In a lot of respects, I think that I watched Superside Me. I think some of that movie is BS because he ate that giant thing of fries just by itself, all dry, and did not have a sip to drink. Of course, you're gonna. It showed him throwing up. It's fried, but if you don't have anything to drink, he did that as conditioned response to get his point across. If you drink it, that's why I got the pop. I mean, if you were eating all this stuff without drink to aid the digestion, they're probably gonna throw up, and that's what he did. I thought that would be but I liked the movie. I only saw it one time though. My dad refused to watch it, and then he did that supersize two friendly chicken or the chicken sandwich video, which was, I mean, good, but it really wasn't a supersize me video. I mean, it's movie, it's a sequel, but I mean, it's about interesting video though about how the big conglomerate like Tyson stuff. That's messed up. That's a tough racket. I got two pops. I might have to get a third pop. Maybe. Lots of food. Let's just get a billion thumbs down. And not an idea. I wasn't even going to do this, but I thought, why? I mean, I just was on the spot. I was going to do something completely different. Now for something completely different. I'm done a dinner box forever. We got tired of them. After a while, you do get tired of McDonald's. I do like they have the 20% off. I'm using a different napkin above my nose, or than the white, white in my mouth. Um, but I remember I mean, the other fast food places in Needler have like the thing for veterans. You know, oh, I asked for three. My only gave me two back. Um, here's the other small fry. Small fry. Small fry. Then when we see that public domain cartoon, it's pretty good. We just have a great show on PBS called Matinee Debussy at noon Sundays after sneak previews and Ernie Kovacs. And I'm like, if you don't, I'm gonna take Matinee Debussy away from you. You don't know how to watch it. Nuts. I mean, as far as like military discounts is concerned, first time I saw any was on Bragg Boulevard. Now, while I was in Fort Bragg, That would have been great for a food review because they have Bragg Boulevard, which is a line of fast food places. Now in the PX they had a food court, but that food court was always crowded, always swamped. Nowadays, I wish I would have tried some stuff. They had like Ramen Hood subs there and stuff like that. I mean, I never tried any of that stuff because I just wanted burgers and stuff. I was just weird. I was very picky about it. Just pretty much burgers and like Long John Silver's. Only wanted Taco Bell once. Only wanted KFC once. I went to Dunkin' Donuts to get their donuts and coffee sometimes. Nowadays, I mean, I'm better. And back then, it was just, I mean, if I didn't eat the chow was essential. But I mean, well, hard is that 50% off the military discount, right? And they said, maybe we had a whole bunch of fat. I guess they have a Popeyes now. Someone did a video about it. And that food review, that place be a gold mine. New videos and stuff. But I like going to the chow hall too. The chow hall was great. I don't listen to the man who said the chow hall wasn't any good. Well, they had their own jokes about it, but I thought the chow hall was fantastic. I remember when someone made something, and then my mom said, "I said, it's good to chow." She said, "That's not about the compliment." Yeah, it was. I like the chow hall. The first time that they ever screwed up in the chow hall, I remember midnight. Well, I used to go to midnight chow in Fort Beach, Maryland. And then I'd have the shit, so I stopped doing that. Well, a couple of times. I mean, I remember don't get a couple of things. Don't get sausage patties. I never cooked them all the way through for like breakfast. Get bacon. That's what I got. So they had ham there too. Very seldomly, I got ham every so often. And don't get hamburgers because they don't cook them all the way through. I got chili dogs. And one time, midnight shower or something at Fort Gordon, Georgia, and that hamburger, boy, I got the shit. I don't think they cook them all the way through. I mean, sometimes they screw up in the show, but not very often. But I mean, I was losing a ton of weight at the time. I went down all the way down to 135 pounds. People thought I was dying. And they're yelling, "Hey, I've been eating all the time." I kept losing weight, losing weight, losing weight, losing weight. I wish it was like that now. I just figured it doesn't help though. I burp a lunch in this one. If you want to see me do it, that's the way it was. But I mean, there's one guy named Hoppy. He's like, I'm tired of talking. He wanted to go eat all the time at the restaurant and stuff like that. I said that gets expensive after a while. I mean, they have a good breakfast there. I like the chow. Now, I mean, I was on separate rations at the time, but usually you get like a meal card when you first start in there. Then you start for separate rations. What happens is they pay you for rations. I mean, they give you a little extra in your paycheck. Cause like, I mean, and then like at the time, it was like breakfast was. Well, actually, they lowered the price. Breakfast was $1.10, and like lunch and dinner was $1.65. I thought it was a great deal. You have to pay for it. I remember I officially got out of the army, and then I actually stayed overnight. And then one guy said, "Boy, you better make sure you switch your airplane time because you don't want to deal with that." So I stayed an extra night on Uncle Sam in the barracks. One guy said I was crazy, but he stayed there an extra week. He and his friend could drive back then 8 miles, but he stayed there an extra week. He said I was crazy for staying mm, an extra 20. Let me think. An extra 18 hours or so. An extra 18, 19, 20 hours. An extra 20 hours. But I ate the chow for breakfast that day. I mean, I used my ID card, no big deal. And they write, and you just sign your name, put your social in, pay your $1.10. Um, a few hours later, I'm going down the airport, fly home. No, Friday night, but I stayed an extra so many hours. The guy, oh no, it wasn't me. It was Almond said it was crazy. But I mean, it was better. That guy said, "Boy, you might want to switch your time just so you, in case you don't miss your flight." I said, "Yeah, that's a good idea." Being smart. Oh, I got paid for the extra day. I'm officially a civilian. Well, you have delayed entry. Well, not delayed entry, inactive service. So I mean, I was part of inactive service still. But I stayed an extra 18, 20 hours. And one hobby I complained with Almond. He said he knew about Monty Python and he didn't. He said that Ralph Bakshi, talking about Ralph Bakshi, he said he wanted to do crap like that old Spider-Man cartoon. Yeah, he did. In the '60s, he did that cartoon. He said, I don't know if he's doing a mess with me or not. He said Roseanne Barr. You never see Roseanne Barr in the movie with Meryl Streep. Yeah, she was She Devil. And that was a lousy movie, but she was in the movie Roseanne Barr called She Devil, which was off. The only part I liked was when she blew up her house. She put like those aerosol cans in my. That was kind of cool. Yeah, that movie sucked. French fried another Big Mac. I got 10-piece nuggets and um, cheeseburger left. Mm. Good. I got the extra things of ketchup. So I'll probably be sticking McDonald's. So, our conversation was drawn like 73 minutes. So far, we're 35 and a half minutes in this mukbang. Feel like the end of the tunnel, though. Probably would have been easier if I didn't have the quarter pounder. I'm not really that full. I got two pops. I was talking about the snow yesterday. Most of the snow is melted now, but I mean, it's still really cold out. It's probably not going to get warmer till like another 24 hours. I looked on the weather thing. It said when I went outside, it said 35 degrees. It was still very pleasant out though. Sun was out. Most of the snow was melted. But I mean, the snow, it got good coverage. So it really did. My friend Hoppy, he used to go to fast food places and steal the salt and pepper shakers. That's back when they used to leave them out. Then at McDonald's, a long time they don't do that anymore, but they used to have salt and pepper, and the kids from school would like go and they bust the bottoms of them. And it was some of the attendants thought it was so funny. I think it being little bastards. And stealing too is being a bastard too. Opened up a new Diet Pepsi. And he said, why buy salt and pepper shakers? Cause I bought buy ones that already pre-filled, for $1 or whatever. Why buy one? You can just take one from a friend. I don't want to steal. I know what gonna see. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I just this is a good time. Oh, it's just napkins on those. It's weird though, 'cause you do get I don't know what the deal is. You do get congested sometimes doing talking so much. No, then you might be allergic to light. That's what yeah, but sometimes you do. I don't know what it is. There's a lettuce. Oh no. Oh, speaking of onion, yeah, the diced onions. I remember we used to have an A+, and I loved. And it was a traditional place, not like Country Fair, where they'd have like buy like microwavable items, and they have like a little station there where you can microwave it there. Pay for it and microwave it there and take it home, or eat it there or whatever. And they used to have the package for the dehydrated onions or the minced onions. Those were awful. They're so wet and slimy when you take them out of the packet. I mean, the packet like this, it had the onion in it, and they were awesome. I didn't like those at all. Okay, now on to the chicken nuggets. 10 nuggets, hot mustard, only two. I asked for three, but it's okay. I didn't notice. On me, not bad. Most iconic sauce they have there. I tried the Szechuan. It was okay. I don't like their honey mustard though. I love honey mustard, but I don't like McDonald's honey. I think it's awful. The barbecue sauce is good. I wish they'd bring back their habanero ranch. Now that was a good sauce, baby. I mean, whenever they had the habanero ranch quarter pound, they had the different types of quarter. That's whenever. I mean, there's some I didn't review. I think that was like what really got me into the food review, like the stuff like that, or also the blueberry pomegranate smoothie. I think I was saying, wouldn't that be cool if I reviewed that? And then because of the Ranch quarter pounder. Well, I mean, I found out about Reagan Franco 9 and Kraft Fries, and I got into food review gradually over summer 2013. I must have done a couple other food related videos. I mean, like May, I think May was the first time I did like that blueberry pomegranate smoothie they had. And it went from there. Mm. And chicken nuggets are good. Eventually, over all these years, sometimes I used to never have a problem with chicken products. with Christmas stuff. I have before. I don't think I ever had a problem with McDonald's chicken nuggets. That's probably that one chicken sandwich they made that was inedible. That was awful. That was horrific. Mm. These are like a nah. Some like I said, sometimes McDonald's food can fluctuate. It's consistently the same thing, but it's not always consistently good. Flavor wise, or whether it's too dry or not. Mm. They're good. Oh, I think the best of everything is a Diet Pepsi. Uh, well, that's a Burp alarm, bro. People say, "Why'd you fart anymore? Why'd you?" Well, you got plenty of boxes in this. I don't know about farts. I'm playing this. Yeah, he takes the shirt off, he belches, he farts on camera. What else did he do? Nothing. That's the extent of his repertoire. He's counting evil. Whatever, George. We'll never stop. He thinks I spit out food on the turnpike, which I don't know where he got that from. He put spit out. I spit out shit. No, that's just loud. George is kind of a hot bird. Yeah, five left. Not a drama channel. I mean, some people just, I don't know. They're kind of out there. Open up another thing of hot mustard. Not close. You light the end of the tunnel. One more hot mustard, four and a half chicken nuggets, and a cheeseburger. I'm all done. I want to thank everybody who stayed this long. You know, I was going to take my time. I have waited to it to play guitar on TV. I remember Dire Fix had a song, "Money for Nothing." I want my MTV. My dad said, "Are you reading that song, Pop? Because Michael Jackson said I want my MTV in the song." It was a good song. Or like Rockwell, Maggie, honey, come on, honey, I just fed you. When Maggie, well, you show up now. Um, now Rockwell, I always feel like someone's watch. I mean, that's the only part. The song was neat though. I like the way I say it was my I'm on Saturday now. I thought it was a funny song about Paranoia. I love that song. Yeah, I love that. I'm saying it was my Oh, the '80s were awesome. Well, I don't know. The '80s. I mean, people that look nostalgic back in the '80s, they probably sucked just as bad as any other decades. There were good times and bad times. I don't know, but I lived through them. I think just the culture. and the movies and stuff. Not like everything that happened because I had to go through the army, And basic training wasn't fun. It was essential, but not fun. That's the way it is. Crazy. I'm getting stuff, but not stuff that I can't finish this up. I'm almost done anyway. 3 nuggets and a pizza. That's just ain't nothing. But like I said, this is like almost $20. Like I said, this is 15.50. I mean, that's not bad. And make me a long video. I mean, I don't think it's going to be 73 minutes. It's 46.5 minutes right now. I'm not going to eat till I get, like, I'm not man versus food. Or Matt Sony. They price up. With the food box itself, that's like 10 minutes. They price up like 10, 15 minutes. I was like, the hell with that. I can't do it that fast. I take my time. Oh, one thing I mentioned the fish McBites, McDonald's. I wish I brought those back. Those were good. And those were fish nuggets. I don't know why they didn't bring it back. That'd be just wet. Man, but I don't even know if they have that deal anymore. The fish sandwiches for whatever. I'm sure as I ain't going to that fish letting dinner at the part. I mean, it's just like nickel and a dime you to death, and like it's just not as good as it used to be. They have other fish fries that are like real top notch. This one, the rest are all like microwavable stuff for the most part. I don't mind fundraisers and stuff like that. It's just not as good as it used to be. And I like eating there. I don't want to take out. Oh, speaking of eating, like food dips, I eat it all out, which always sounds healthy. And that's what I'm doing with my mukbang. So I mean, I'm gonna put this definitely live premiere tonight. Oh, don't slow down. That's what Tom Wallace said. Don't slow down when you realize you're getting full. All right, finish up. I'm almost done, anyways. There's one nugget left. That's no big deal. If it was a Big Mac, then I was, oh god. I mean, I haven't had dinner box for ages. I didn't know they still sell it. They don't really publish it that much. You have to ask them. See, McDonald's, dang, I love a food. Oh. I mean, I think it's a good deal for what they have. It's very limited, though. We don't like those items. Mm. My head's fucked up now. That's not least the classic McDonald's cheeseburger. I think the hamburger is like 89 cents and the cheeseburger is $1, I think. Or 99 cents. Like McDonald's taste. I might be having a little Diet Pepsi though. One's almost gone. I still have a little left. Like I usually don't do mukbangs. This is too much. But I can finish this off, no big deal. And that's a chicken nuggets for about 8 out of 10. It's cheaper right here. That's good deal. 6.5. Well, 6 out of 10. 5.5 out of 10. You won't have any farts built up in the lap. Next time I do, I'm not going to include a double quarter. I'm not going to do this again. That's too much. You gotta include a double quarter pounder. Now I'm starting to feel. I got just half of that. I don't like doing eating challenges. I mean, spicy ones are bad enough, but I need to eat a huge quantity of food like that. I still feel pretty good. I don't feel like I did when I went on that Brazilian steakhouse. Like, oh my god, I had a food baby in it. I mean, I have a little food, I have a little bit. I mean, not. I still feel pretty good after that Brazilian steakhouse. Oh my god. Oh, now I feel better. A lot of people can do it competitive, and they're so skinny. I mean, like train their bodies and start drinking like gallons of water at a time to expand their stomach and stuff. I won't want to do that off and on, off and on, off and on. And that goes off the man Stony. Belly beast too, but man Stony eating that giant pizza like 5, 6. That's too much. I won't want to train my body to do that. I can't be a competitive eater. People always say, I mean, and then you look like I said, I'm not skinny. I wish I was. I mean, the competitive eaters are really skinny. I mean, some of you enjoy chest that has a little bit of a gut, not much, a little bit, but still not that bad. I mean, Molly Molly girl versus food, a woman versus food. She does some crazy stuff too. I'm subscribed to Molly Schultz, something with the ear piercing and stuff. I mean, that somebody just do some great. I mean, they have, but they have really successful channels. Hopefully, this video will do well. I mean, I encourage everybody to just give me a thumbs up and stuff. A little bit of encouragement. I got this much more cheeseburger to go. I can do it. Let's take my time. This will definitely be my life for the week. John said he picked up a couple things up for me. I don't know if he's going to stop by the house, but that was like my really last real successful video. Well, I don't know what it is. The videos have been, guys, last year. The views have not been that good. I mean, I appreciate anyone watching. I'm not bitching, but I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or I don't know. I mean, I don't have the. I mean, the way I upload, I don't have the time to do all these fancy edited videos, the endorsement E and K do. Oh my God, they. I mean, the equipment, I don't have the time. It's tough. I don't know where they find, but they only do like 2, 3 videos a week. Well, I might do 2, 3 videos a day. I couldn't imagine editing that much. I mean, I edit some. I mean, I have edited before. I mean, it's just, I just try to do my best job. I thank everybody for still sticking with me. Uh, I said, I'm done with this. I put some stuff there. Upload the rest of the day. I mean, I got some more uploads to put up. Then go to bed. Take a nap. Hmm. I mean, I'm also going to have another Diet Pepsi. I know that. But I think everybody stayed on. It'll probably be an hour long, but I thought maybe it'd be a 20-minute video. No, I took my time. I talked with my people. I love you guys. I love you guys. I always have. You know, I did a live with Rita last week. I love doing it. So much fun to talk to. I love all you guys very much. Almost I got other videos I did ahead of time. Well, I got a chip. Oh, wait, let me think. I can do another drink review too. Well, I'll think about what I want to do. I'll do upload. I got that truffles. That'll be for 6 o'clock or I don't know. Well, I put those pepper sticks on before. Those are awful. And they're good. All right, see. Okay, I know what I want to review now. I'll put on 2 more videos. I'll put this video up. I'll put that the Reese's pepper stick order. And I'll put up the truffles video. I got grocery shops. Almost done. I'm up at what? No, I don't want a wafer. I don't care if it's waffle thin. I know what happened in that movie, Me and Life. No wafers for me. Hey, it's waffle thin. That would be unpleasant. You don't ever want to see me throw up. I don't. It's not pretty slick. You know that was funny in the movie though, but it was gross too. I don't want to think about it. So that's it, everybody. That's my mukbang. My McDonald's dinner box plus a double quarter pounder. Over an hour long. Not quite the 73 minutes when I was with talk with John. But anyway, I thank everyone for watching this. I really do, and I appreciate everything. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Hope you like this video, everybody. McDonald's dinner box and double quarter pounder. I ate it all, and I saved like $4 or $5 with the discount. So until next time, bye. Please take care of my legion. Thank you all for watching. Oh, God.